done that one. Nobody's child.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Oh, missed it.
Hell, kid, it ain't even midnight yet. You're jumping the gun. Tourist shit. Well, every little bit helps. What? It's not like you're gonna use it. What do you expect me to do? Cry over your little broken body? Call the cops? It's not like they're gonna give two craps. Not with everything else that's going down tonight. Okay, damn it. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Took you long enough.
Yeah, well, I had to put on my face. I wanted to look my best for the big party.
Midnight. Welcome to the new millennium.
Looks a lot like the old millennium.
Ah. So we're bringing in the year 2000 then. No music, copyright. When you play the game, have the music on it, it'll sound great.
Where's the ME?
She got called away. Assistant should be here with the body bag any time.
Poor little kid. He doesn't look more than 12 years old.
Some city we live in, huh? Severe internal hemorrhaging. Broken radius, multiple contusions.
Somebody beat him with a baseball bat?
Nah, something with a sharper edge. Check out the gash across his scalp. He's also got a burn mark on his hand. Definitely from a taser, and definitely fresh.
Time of death?
Around 8, probably. Body's pretty stiff. No ID, nothing in his pockets. See the ring around the top of his head where his hair is plastered down?
Hat hair. He was wearing a cap earlier today. I've heard of kids getting killed for their shoes, but their hats? What about the bag?
Empty.
Why would he be holding an empty bag?
Hey, detectives. I caught this guy hanging around outside the alley. Elijah the Prophet.
You know him?
Sure. Picked him up at 5 for
Got
disturbing
blood
the
on the
peace.
hat.
Found him standing on his shopping cart outside the Schubert, ranting about Y2K.
I was just telling the people what the puppet masters don't want them to know.
Why don't you tell me what you know about the dead kid over there?
I'm the one who reported the murder, okay? I'm the good guy here.
Yeah? Well, before I put in for your Good Citizenship Award, you gotta tell me, what did you take from the body?
What? Do I look like a grave robber? I didn't take nothing.
Ha! Yes. The beat cop told Briscoe to arrest him for robbery. Theft were caught on surveillance, but a cap was stolen and the one Elijah was wearing is blood-stained. Good job.
That cap doesn't fit you so well.
It shrank in the wash.
Or maybe you swiped it off the kid.
All right. He was through using it, wasn't he? Now let me go. I gotta get over to the Lincoln Tunnel and go protect my stockpile from looters.
Right.
Okay, buddy, tell the truth. Did you do this?
Kill the kid, you mean? You think I killed the kid and then turned around and reported it? Do I look crazy?
No, I don't think... well, let's go through his alibi.
So, where were you at 8 o'clock this evening?
Enjoying the hospitality of the 5th Precinct. I was in the holding tank.
Well, you ain't gonna lie about that because we can check up on him. I suppose Big Cop mentioned he'd been arrested earlier. Did he?
That true?
Yeah, he was released about 8:30.
Yeah, I guess that clears you.
Right. What else?
I want you to turn over everything you took off the kid. Now.
I'm homeless, officer. Everything I own is on me. So go ahead, search.
No thanks. What?
I seem to recall you saying something
got
about a
caught.
stockpile.
Nobody gets near my stockpile. I'm a citizen. I got a constitutional right to my stuff. It's there in the Fourth Amendment, pig.
I'll have to read it sometime. But meanwhile, you're still the most likely suspect in this case.
Right. Time to put the screws on him? Yep. Let's have
Look,
the
I can
hack.
take you down to the station right now and let the jackbooted thugs work you over. Or you can take me to your stockpile. Which is it gonna be?
I'm not scared of you. Come the stroke of midnight, your police state's gonna collapse like a rotten jack-o'-lantern.
What? Can Briscoe prove that Elijah is mistaken? Well, of course, it's gone midnight already. It's already after midnight. He just needs a watch.
I hate to burst your bubble, Mr. Prophet, but it's already after midnight.
Huh? I should have known it would be off. Stupid tourist junk. But I don't get it. The system's supposed to be crashing. How come the streetlights are still on?
We have this super secret emergency backup system.
Damn you guys. You think of everything.
You sure
Should
do.
I call the station and have them charge up the cattle prods?
No, that won't be necessary. Follow me. There's my stockpile. Stuff I got from the kid's bag is in the bundle on top.
Fosse
Right.
program, Annie Get Your Gun sweatshirt, cabaret mugs, 1 ticket to Aida. Hey, a credit card receipt.
Yeah, that ought to get us somewhere.
Ah, excellent work. Mazzini Plaza
And the
Hotel.
credit card people told you right where I was staying?
They had a record of the hotel charge, Mrs. Tallis, and the hotel confirmed you're booked through the end of the week.
Amazing. You managed to recover my stolen bag when I didn't even report the crime.
That's the networked world for you.
And here I thought all the networks were going to be down today.
For God's sake.
We're investigating the murder of the thief, and we'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Of course. As long as I don't miss curtain time. We're catching Dame Edna tonight.
Is this everything that was stolen? Where was the bag stolen
Can you
from?
tell us where the bag was stolen?
It was on 42nd Street. About, 4:30. I was just coming from the half-price ticket booth, very pleased with myself. I'd managed to snag the very last ticket to a preview of Aida. I felt a tug, and before I knew what was what, there he was, zipping away with my bag.
So you wouldn't be able to ID him.
I'm afraid I didn't see his face, just his backside.
Ah, does this fit with the facts? Well, I suppose. So, tell us, what did you look at? The bag did have a ticket to Aida in it. Good job. Right. She didn't report it.
What brought you to New York?
The Millennium, of course.
It's not the Millennium back in St. Louis?
Well, of course, but this is where the action is. My friends and I are part of a theater society, the Looky-Loos. We make a Broadway trek once a year, usually in the fall. But this time around, we decided to wait a bit, so we could be part of all the fun in Times Square.
Ah. So, let's go with the alibi then.
Mrs. Tallis, where were you at 8 o'clock last night?
Was that the time of the murder? Are you asking me for my alibi?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. This is just like that TV show. Wait till the girls hear about this.
Mrs.
Someone
Tallis.
died.
I was at Aida, of course, with the other Looky-Loo ladies.
Can challenge you. Already said she was at Dame Edna last night. The credit card receipt doesn't show a charge. Mrs. Taylor said that the half-price ticket booth was closed. The Ada ticket was amongst the stolen items. Unless it was torn off and given
Wait,
back. But it
wasn't your
doesn't say
ticket one of the
that.
things that was stolen?
Yes, and it was the last one available. You caught me, detectives. Truth is, since I couldn't get in, I ended up killing time. Just milling about with the New Year's crowds.
Well, then you
I was
lied.
waiting for the show to be over so I could meet up with the group and hear about it. I don't think it's going to run long.
So you lied.
Did you get a good look at the thief?
Oh, not really. It all happened so fast.
Try to remember. You may have been the last person to see him alive.
Oh, dear. He was just a boy, poor thing. Brown hair. I think he was wearing a sports jersey of some sort. It had a logo on the front of, you know, that team that plays the game with the ball.
No, it's not. She only saw the back side of him, but she sees the front side of his shirt.
You saw the logo on the boy's jersey while he was running away?
Oh, well, no, what I mean is, I recognize the team colors.
Which are?
You know, green and gold.
What are you not telling us, Mrs. Tallis?
Well, I suppose I did see a bit more of the boy than I let on. I got into a bit of a tussle with him before he got away.
Right. She didn't kill him, though, because he ran. Let's go a bit more on this tussle, see how much of a tussle it was.
You got into a tussle.
I'm not entirely naive, you know. I'm well aware how rough the streets of Manhattan can be, especially on New Year's Eve. Let's just say I came prepared.
May I?
I feel just awful about it now, knowing what happened to the boy, you know, after. But, well, it was the instinct of self-preservation kicking in.
Well, from the looks of it, your instincts are quite healthy, Mrs. Tallis. Did you go after the thief with any of these weapons?
Oh, wow.
Of course not. He was just a child. I'd never risk hurting a child.
Really? Do you believe her? No. But if he's grabbing the bag, wouldn't her hand have to go unless she had it in her pocket?
We found a taser burn on the boy's hand.
Did you? Yes, I suppose I may have tased him. Not badly, mind you. Just a little mini tase.
Right.
Enough to knock him down. Then I grabbed from my bag and we tussled.
But he got away.
Children are slippery.
Right.
Here's a photo of the merchandise we recovered from the shopping cart. Do you see everything that was in your bag?
I think so, yes. Aha! So that's where my ticket to Aida went. I emptied out my handbag looking for that son of a gun. Had to miss the... Wait. Statue of Liberty.
Come again?
There was a model of the Statue of Liberty, about yay high. It had a marble base with a clock in it.
Does Mrs. Taylor seem to be telling the truth? Yes. Said he was saving one item as his commission? No. Curtis mentioned that his transaction was recorded? No. This item was found at the scene of the crime? No. Prophet Elijah had a marble base with a clock attached to it. Mind you, it was quite large in his hand, wasn't it?
How come you didn't report the crime?
Well, I mean, it was New Year's Eve.
And-
I'm sure the police had their hands full just keeping the peace.
Right.
So it was a courtesy to us?
Well, that and, you know, I'm flying back to St. Louis tonight, and what can I say? I guess I just chalked it up as a loss.
Well, yeah, okay. No! She's still hiding something.
Mrs. Tallis, how would you like front row tickets to a new drama? It's playing down at the Manhattan Criminal Court building.
Now, wait a minute, Detective. You don't seriously think...
That you're holding something back? Yes. So why don't you hand it over?
It's the boy's backpack. I pulled it off him when we were, you know.
Tussling.
Right. I said to him, give me my bag and I'll give you yours. But he just took off without it. I guess he was scared.
And why didn't you tell us this at the start?
Take a look inside. You'll see his trinkets are considerably more valuable than mine. I figured I got the better deal in
She
the
was going to
exchange.
steal his
And
stuff.
it would have made such a great punchline to my story.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, honestly.
Quite an assortment we got here.
Looks like our victim had a busy day.
Yeah, but is any of this stuff gonna get us closer to an ID?
Remember, circle objects to select and grab them. Click on the arrows to navigate around the scene. There's a magnifying glass. Comic digest, personal item, illegal substance, and a ticket. Wow. Well, there's the comic.
Check it out. Little Gloomy Comics Digest.
What's the resale value on that, do you think?
What about this?
Giles Breton's passion juice. I don't even want to take a whiff of that.
Right. What we're looking for? Personal item, illegal substance, ticket. What about this?
Change purse.
Oh, there's some 20s in here. Somebody had a sad New Year's Eve.
Right. What is this? Sausage?
Pastrami on rye.
I recognize the sticker. Those are from that deli on 45th and Broadway.
Ah. What about this? That not a ticket?
Look at this, look at this.
It's gotta be what, 3 grams of crack?
No, I think it's methamphetamine.
Times are changing. Think the kid smoked it?
More likely he was transporting it for somebody.
So wouldn't he have gone back for his backpack, which would have been more important? What we're looking for now, we've got that. A personal item. Is that his player?
What's playing on the Discman? Ricky Martin. That's what comes of living La Vida Loca. You don't notice the sneak thieves.
Right. Is that the ticket? Oh, I thought we got the ticket.
Wonder Woman, where are you?
If the kid drew that, he's pretty good. A cry for help?
To a superhero? He could at least learn how to spell Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but it's Wonder as in a name. Is that the ticket?
And March handbag. Deborah would kill for one of these.
No, I was looking
Not
at the
that she's ever going to get one
ticket.
on my salary.
The ticket.
Top of the world ticket. Time stamped 2 o'clock on the 25th.
So his mom took him to the top of the World Trade Center for Christmas?
Or maybe he took himself up, so he could collect his own Christmas presents from all the tourists while they were busy gawking out the window.
You're a cynic, Curtis, but you're probably right.
Right.
Hey, what's that?
Voucher for a free lunch at the 9th Avenue Community Center.
And it's from a child welfare agency. Good Shepherd. Turn it over.
Bingo.
Aaron Bauer.
Ah, his name now.